Hey guys, so today I have swatches of the Essie Resort collection for 2015. This is a collection that comes out every year, 4 polishes, different kind of spring-ish, vacation-ish kind of colors. So yeah, I will get into the swatches. So the first polish is called Time for Me Time, and this is a light, slightly pinky nude. Looks like it's going to be sheer with a pink shimmer. So here is one coat of Time for Me Time. So this is very, very sheer on the first coat, but it does look like the shimmer stands out pretty well. The formula is a little bit watery, which is kind of expected from a polish this sheer. So there is one coat of Time for Me Time. I'm going to let that dry and come back for a second coat. So here is 2 coats of Time for Me Time. This one covers better on the second coat than I thought it was going to, but you can still see my nail line, and it is still a tiny bit streaky. I feel like this one might be better topped over colors that are solid and similar to the base color. So there is 2 coats of Time for Me Time. I'm going to let that dry and come back for a third coat. So here is 3 coats of Time for Me Time. So this is still a bit streaky and still sheer on 3 coats. I can still see my nail line and I can see some streaks. It's not terrible, but it probably will need a 4th coat. So there is 3 coats of Time for Me Time. I'm going to let that dry and come back for a 4th coat. So here is 4 coats of Time for Me Time. So this one seems like it's going to be completely opaque and streakless on 4 coats. I'm putting it on a bit thicker than the last 3 coats too, though, just to make sure. So there is 4 coats of Time for Me Time. The next polish is a medium brown called Coco Karma. So here is 1 coat of Coco Karma. This one has a very smooth, very nice formula. It looks like it might be opaque in 1 coat. It's hard to tell just because of the color. Upon closer inspection, I don't think it is opaque in 1 coat, but it is very close. So there is 1 coat of Coco Karma. I'm going to let that dry and come back for a second coat. So here is 2 coats of Coco Karma. So this one covers completely on 2 coats. Again, this one has a really nice formula. Feels really, really good. So there is 2 coats of Coco Karma. The next polish is Stones and Roses, and this is a coral cream. So here is 1 coat of Stones and Roses. So this one is a little bit streaky on the first coat. It applies well and it feels okay. It is a little bit thin. It's smooth, but it's a little bit thin. So there is 1 coat of Stones and Roses. I'm going to let that dry and come back for a second coat. So here is 2 coats of Stones and Roses. So this one covers completely on 2 coats. Levels itself out really nicely as well. So there is 2 coats of Stones and Roses. So the next polish is Sweet Retreat, and this is a dusty blue, and it almost has kind of a purpley leaning tone to it, cream. So here is 1 coat of Sweet Retreat. So I do believe this one could be a 1-coater. I want to get the rest of my nails done just to make sure, but it looks like it's going to cover completely. The formula on this one is really, really nice. It feels the same as Coco Karma. So there is 1 coat of Sweet Retreat, and this is a 1-coat polish, which makes me really, really happy because you don't come across those very often. And that is the Resort collection from Essie for 2015. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later.